Hey guys, it's Adam here, and I had a request, a quick video on how to clean your Masada. So the Masada is the new IWI pistol. It's a striker fired gun, capacity of 17+1. And yes, the +1 means one in the chamber for those of you that just want to argue with me online. It is what it is. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing is it takes down kind of like your other guns you're kind of used to, an MP style gun. So you lock your slide back. We're gonna go ahead and push this little guy down right here, and we're gonna pull back, pull the trigger, slides off. So here you've got your slide, and we have our spring and everything here in the barrel. So we'll go ahead and depress that spring, take it out. We're then gonna go ahead and take that barrel out, put that aside, and then everything else is pretty much good to go. Now, you don't have to do a lot with this. It's, you know, kind of like more is less sometimes. So I like to use these things, these little Clenzoil like pre-soaked wipes, and just kind of wipe everything down. As most of you guys know, I don't clean my guns a lot, so they're usually pretty dirty when they get cleaned. This one just ran through the Tavor operator, or the carbine operator 2 course. I was helping co-instruct that, an assistant instructor, whatever you want to call it. So just wipe that guy down, and then what I do is I run a bore snake through it. So we have one of these guys here from Clenzoil, you know, insert your favorite company there. And so you take that through, and I, again, pull it through slowly, because a lot of these, like this one here, it has these, the cleaners right here. And so you want to make sure when you do this that they kind of go through slow so that they can kind of really clean everything. And then it goes all the way through. And then what I usually do is I do this twice just to make sure I get everything. So we'll do this one more time through here. And again, try to go as slow as you can. We'll still get through for these bristles right here to really do their job. You guys can kind of see, it's going to be hard in the video. I can see it though. There's definitely some, just some carbon and some unburnt stuff just kind of popping out of the barrel as I do that. So what I usually do is I just inspect it, make sure there's no defects or anything like that, so you'll kind of look down the barrel, and we're good to go. With this thing. So what I usually do is I get just a little bit of cleaner, and I just kind of rub it on there. I already use those patches, but I shoot in some silica sand around here, and so it is very gritty, so I tend to keep everything more lubed than maybe somebody else would. Alright, spring here, all you should do is wipe it down real quick. I don't go crazy with it, and it's just in case, again, I shoot in silica sand. I want to make sure I don't have any of that, those stones and stuff just riding on this thing. So that's done. Alright, so now we come to the rest of the gun. There isn't much left. So I usually just wipe this stuff down, just make sure there's nothing crazy hanging around in there. We don't want to get a bunch of lube down the firing pin channel in there, but that's about it. In here, same thing, I just kind of do a quick glossary and see if how bad it looks. Right now, you know, after give or take 700-800 rounds, doesn't look too dirty. So at most, I'll grab one of these things and just kind of go through here just to kind of pick up the excess and any kind of crap. Again, this step really not necessary, but I figure what we got you here, might as well do a little more than a little less. And again, I'm just trying to get some of the crap up off of this thing. And you can see there's definitely some crap, because that was green and now it's black. Alright, so then the most important thing, and what you're actually mostly going to do with this, is that on your pistols, your striker fire guns especially, you're going to have these rails that run along here, one on each side. And so what I usually do is I take this thing, it's one of these Clenzoil bottles, and it has a little needle type of nozzle on it, and I just squeeze ever so lightly on both sides, just so I can physically see there's some oil in there. That's all I do. And then that'll interact with these rails, because these rails go on top of it, so it'll lube these internal rails. So now we're going ahead and put our barrel back in there. All right, put this guy back in. All right, so we're locked in place. We're going to go ahead and put that slide back on. And we're going to lock that back. There we go. We're going to slap that guy up, send her home. There we go. Nice and lubed, nice and clean, nice and ready to go. Alright guys, if you are interested in trying out Clenzoil stuff, they did give one of our groups a discount code, AL10 will save you 10% on everything you buy from their store, Clenzoil.com. And yes, this is a Holosun 509, and no, you can't get one yet. Yes, they are awesome. And yes, the Arasaka defense mounting system for your rifles is spectacular. And it sits great on your Zion on a 45 mount. So anyways, there you go, guys. We'll stick her back in our A&R holster, and boom, we're ready to go.